The Battle of France, also known as the Western Campaign, during the Second World War was the German invasion of the Low Countries, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands and France. The invasion plan for the Low Countries in France was called the Manstein Plan, Fall Gelb, Case Yellow. The Low Countries in France were defeated and occupied by Axis troops down to the Demarcation line. In November 1942, German troops also occupied Vichy France, ending land operations on the Western Front until the Normandy landings on June 6, 1944. On September 3, 1939, France and Britain declared war on Nazi Germany over the German invasion of Poland on September 1st. In early September 1939, the French army began the limited Saar Offensive, but by mid-October had withdrawn to the start lines. On May 10, 1940, Wehrmacht armies invaded Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and parts of France. In Fall Gelb, Case Yellow, German armored units advanced through the Ardennes, crossed the Meuse, and raced down the Somme Valley. Cutting off and surrounding the Allied units that had advanced into Belgium to meet the German armies there. British, Belgian, and French forces were pushed back to the sea by the Germans, where the British and French navies evacuated the encircled elements of the British Expeditionary Force and the French and Belgian armies from Dunkirk in Operation Dynamo. German forces began Fall Rot, Case Red, on June 5, 1940. The remaining Allied divisions in France, 60 French and 2 British, made a determined stand on the Somme and Aisne rivers, but were defeated by the German combination of air superiority and armored mobility. Italy entered the war on the German side on June 10, 1940, and began the Italian invasion of France. German armies outflanked the Maginot Line and pushed deep into France. Occupying Paris unopposed on June 14th. After the flight of the French government and the collapse of the French army, German commanders met with French officials on June 18th to negotiate an end to hostilities. On June 22, 1940, the second armistice at Campagne was signed by France and Germany. The neutral Vichy government, led by Marshal Philippe Pétain, replaced the Third Republic, and German military occupation began along the French North Sea and Atlantic coasts and their hinterlands.
J'ai demandé à nos adversaires de mettre fin aux hostilités. J'ai pris cette décision dure au cœur d'un soldat, parce que la situation militaire l'imposait.
The Italian invasion of France over the Alps took a small amount of ground, and after the armistice, Italy occupied a small area in the southeast. The Vichy regime retained the free zone in the south. Following the Operation Torch, the Allied invasion of French North Africa, in November 1942, in Case Anton, the Germans and Italians took control of the zone until France was liberated by the Allies in 1944.
Croyons que l'honneur des Français consiste à continuer la guerre aux côtés de leurs alliés.